This is Deuce McBride from the New York Knicks.
Yo, what's good, everybody? It's Lil D, a.k.a. Danny James.
This is NBA insider Chris Haynes.
And you're watching.
And
you are watching
KnickN30.
Raw and Uncut.
KnickN30, raw and uncut.
Trust never wait, no sound boast. Get about above by 50 pound, I floats. Reach gon' teach buck wild. Pedal to the metal, buck out. Lap of lux, no clowns. Cross faded, blacking out. Ties peeling, breaking out. All roads bow down. Trust never wait, no sound boast. Get about above by 50 pound, I floats. Reach gon' teach buck wild. Pedal to the metal, break out. Lap of lux, no clowns. Cross faded, blacking out. Ties peeling, breaking out. All roads bow down. On and on to the break of dawn. No, I cash out, keep the paper strong with some mild bet while I'm breaking codes. 100 or better for a major pull. If it ain't rats, you can play the fool. Big stepping while I'm shaping rules. You could go under, not a rage few. Over top, gotta pay them dues. Two-tone, matching leather. Fully loaded, bringing pressure pimping. Match spots if it checked and clip it. Double rip it, ain't scamming business. Gotta count on count, see them wise drifting. Mind, body, got the soul to lift it. See the vision, how I'm going fishing. You can ante up on this product pitching. Wholesale, never backspinning. Top notch, have you walk different. Now you talk different, call it mass appeal on a wicked scale. But I ain't breaking bills, just cracking safes on a great escape. All in, playing keep away with a hot run, never needed breaks. Big thrill, no, I break the bank. Trust never wait, no sound boast. Get about above my 50 pound, I flows.
Well. What it do? Wagwan. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to another episode of KnickN30 Raw and Uncut. It's your boy Big O. My co-host who's stuck in the Matrix, my man Triple OG.
Yo, bro, this shit is, this visual is wicked, but it is what it is.
Yeah, and I mean, listen, it's fitting, you know what I mean? Spooky season, so you gotta have the spooky filter on. First off, hope everyone had, a safe.
Man, listen, that shit was Friday, bro. Fuck that. That shit's over. Fuck is shit talking.
Listen, man. Yeah, how was your Halloween weekend, Trip? Let's talk about it. I hope everyone had a safe and fun Halloween weekend. What'd you do, Trip? Talk to us.
Bro, I'm still recovering. Shit was crazy. I went out Friday night. I don't know what time I got back. I can't even remember. Went out Saturday with my uncle, little party shit. Just know I'm trying to recover to go to work tomorrow in the morning. My nigga, like I'm here. I'm good. I'm here.
You got a costume on or nah?
Yeah, no. Like I had like a little mask on. You know what I'm saying? Had a little like theme going on, but it was like, it's not really a costume. It was just like last minute. Let me at least pull up with something.
Hey, that's what's up though. As long as you had a good time though. As long as you had a good time still.
How about you though, man? Wasn't you at some OD live event or some shit like that?
Yeah, man. You know the vibes. Shout out to my man Dex. Yeah, I don't know, man. All the parties I've been going to, he's the guy that's been on the set. He's performing. He's a DJ. He performed at a Halloween party. I popped out. Some friends popped out as well. Some Knicks people popped out as well. Shout out to Rook, Londre, Tati for all pulling up. It was a good time, bro. It was a good time. Your boy came dressed as as a cowboy. Something light, something special. Your what's up mentality? How's it going, man? But yeah, it was fun. It was dope. It was a good time. Shout out to Dex for having us pull up. And yeah, I didn't get home until like 6 a.m. Yeah. Yo, we was out all night, bro. It was fun.
Camera is tripping. But keep going though. My camera's tripping. I'm coming back.
That's all good. It's all good. But yeah. So back to the main topic at hand. How about these New York Knicks? A lot of people, were kind of upset at them over what happened on Friday. They didn't really have a anyone cares also Halloween, right? Mentality. You was Tibbs, wasn't you? You was Tibbs. I know for a fact you was Tibbs. You probably put like some pillows underneath like his shirt. You made sure to put like a Tibbs wig on. You went out as Tom Thibodeau for Halloween. I already know for a fact, bro. But first off, shout out to the viewers. You know what I mean? If to other people on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe, share it. You know what I mean? Share it for people, spread the love. And yeah, like I was saying, like, oh my god, I knew it. See, I knew it, bro. I knew it. You're so predictable. You're so predictable. So going into tonight, people like mentality was on a fucking tear because the Knicks had a really bad. I want to say bad. I would say underwhelming loss to Chicago because there was a lot of good things they did in that game, but ultimately this didn't go their way. And a lot of people were upset, and a lot of people were acting like the sky was falling, even though it was 5 games. Yeah, mentality. Listen, you got like this goes to everybody. Y'all gotta calm the fuck down, okay? Like y'all gotta calm the fuck down. It's an 82 game season. It's a sprint, not a marathon. We're not playing. This is not 2021. We're not playing just to make the playoffs anymore. We're playing to win a championship, okay? And again, like it's not like we fully ran it back. We have a whole new bench. You know what I mean? Guys have been in and out with injuries. Guys have been playing through injuries. We have a whole new coach now, implementing whole new schemes, philosophies. He's trying different shit out, see what works, see what doesn't. So obviously, you're gonna see some growing pains, man. You're gonna see some growing pains, and then you're gonna see, a game like tonight where it wasn't perfect at all, but it was still, there was still a lot of nice things to take away from it. So, shout out to the Knicks, because you already knew after what happened on Friday and how people was talking after Friday, go up against a really good Bulls team who have been one of the biggest surprises of this NBA season. They've remained one of the fastest teams in the league, but they've been fucking killing it, man. Like Josh Giddey has been balling out of his mind. Nikola Vucevic, Matas Buzelis, Patrick Williams, Ayo Dosunmu didn't play tonight. He's been having a terrific start to the season. Like these Bulls, like they've been pretty competitive, man. They've been pretty competitive. So shout out to the Knicks. They came out tonight. They came out angry. It was especially that first half, it was a very emotional game. Kevin Huerter had like 3 fouls in 7 minutes. Karl-Anthony Towns and Jalen Smith they started getting a bit too physical with one another, throwing elbows and stuff like that. Like it felt like a playoff in that first half. It really felt like a playoff game as hopefully, all right, now my co-host. Yo, Trippy, you good? Oh, this man is fucked. Yo, Trippy.
Yeah, that shit bugging, bro. But I'm here, man. That shit bugging. I don't know what's going on with this camera.
Hey, I feel it, man. I feel it. Don't worry. It'll get right. It'll get right. But yeah, as I was saying,
I'm
like
here in spirit. You feel me?
guys,
In spirit.
you're a ghost, bro. That's your real Halloween costume. You're a ghost right now, bro. That's your shit.
God.
But yeah, as I was saying, the first half was pretty sloppy. I felt like it was a lot of good processes, but at the same time, there was a lot of fundamental stuff the Knicks was fucking up on. It got very emotional. Like I was saying, there was a lot of hard shoves, hard hits, hard screens, hard fouls. But at the end of the day, the Knicks stuck with it. This was a big get right game for a lot of the players. Jalen Brunson, you knew he was not going to let the team lose tonight's game. He essentially inserted his will in the game from the jump. Josh Hart was fucking terrific tonight. I still think he should get the surgery, and we're going to talk about that why in a bit. Karl-Anthony Towns, yeah, a good first quarter, very very bad second quarter, a slightly better third quarter, and then he had a solid fourth quarter and out. But you can tell he's still the odd man out. He's still trying to find his way, find his place. And I'm not gonna lie, there was times where I would look at him, and sometimes he'll look checked out, sometimes he'll look frustrated, But again, it takes time. It's a whole process. Mikal Bridges cooled off, scoring today only had 10 points, but I will give him a shout out because he had 9 assists. Yeah, I mean, we're going to get into why Josh Hart should still get the surgery in a second, because at the beginning of the game, there was some news that broke out about Josh Hart, like the actual truth about his injury, and it's actually kind of worse than we thought. We're gonna get into all that in a bit. Shout out to Mikal Bridges for 9 assists. That's fucking nuts. Yeah, bro. 9 assists is crazy. He was.
That's what I like to see.
Yeah, he showed his versatility tonight. He was like, "Yo, listen, they're not giving me room to score. I'm not getting that many open shots. They're rolling up on me. I'm just gonna play make. I'm just gonna use them collapsing on me to get my teammates better looks." OG Anunoby, he did what he did. He kind of started off slow in the first quarter. They was trying to force mismatches on him and trying to feed him, and his handle still needs a lot of fucking work. It's like his hand, he dribbles like a Teletubby. OG, like I fucks with you, but you dribble like a Teletubby, bro.
Bro,
Like
that shit is atrocious. Like
like,
he gotta fix that shit ASAP, bro.
that shit is horrific, bro. Like you gotta get that handle tighter, bro. You gotta get that handle tighter because I see the vision with the finishing. I see it, but if you don't got good hand on the ball, you're not gonna be able to really have that touch that you want. I mean, we'll get to that in a bit mentality. Shout out to new gen J.R. Smith, the J.R. Smith regen, Jordan Clarkson. Yeah, his best game he has in Nick. Yeah, quick. There was 13, 15 points from the bench. That was much needed because
Definitely.
that was
15.
Yeah, that was really the biggest reason why the Knicks won tonight. Their bench didn't just match the intensity of the Bulls bench, which has been one of the best in the league so far. They outplayed the Bulls bench, and that didn't happen on Friday, and it happened tonight. Mike Brown kind of treated this game like a playoff game. Excuse me, he kind of played like a 9-man rotation. Yabusele only played like 2-3 minutes, and then he sat out. He kind of alternated between Cat and Mitch at the 5, and then running double big for like a little bit. Mitchell Robinson, I hope your ankle was good because you gave the entire fan base a fucking scare when
you know what? I'm gonna wait till his mom go. I'm gonna wait.
Yo, I swear to God, when I saw him holding on to his ankle, I was like, nah, bro, don't tell me now. Like there was a lot of scares tonight in this game. Y'all Knicks players gotta stop being more fucking dramatic. When Brunson got hit in the knee on that fucking screen, the way he was holding it and limping and he was waving off like I don't want the ball. I was like, all right, bro, what the fuck? Then it was Mitch, and then it was Josh Hart. He got hit under the rim and he started holding onto his fucking leg on the floor underneath the rim, his back to the camera, like he fucking. I was like, yo, relax. Like, please stop making us think he tore something, bro. Please, I beg you.
Everybody was looking cooked, bro. I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on, dog?
But yeah, again, shout out to the Knicks. The 3-point defense still needs a lot of work. The Bulls, like the whole reason why it was still a game for most of it was because the Bulls was getting any 3 that they wanted. Especially, which was crazy considering that the Knicks was shooting the 3 the best they've shot it yet this season. Like they legit couldn't miss. Like you Shamit, I know, like they was all hitting 3s at a high clip. But it was just the 3-point defense still needs a lot of work, man. Especially against the pick and roll. The Bulls ran a lot of Spain actions, a lot of double drags, a lot of zoom actions, and the Knicks just wasn't that alert. It was being active, but there wasn't alert, and it led to a lot of mistakes defensively. So they gotta tighten that up. They gotta keep, getting them reps in for that. Shout out to Deuce. I know he kind of struggled a little bit, but he did get his jump shot going. His defense was still it continues to be fantastic, man. I fucking love watching Deuce McBride play defense, man. He's incredible. And then the transition game was very good. They did a good job of running back on defense after Mikhail called out the whole team on that. That was another thing I like to see too. It was just OG and Brunson, the only ones that ran back on that play. And you just hear Mikhail screaming, "What the fuck? Get the fuck back!" Like, that's good, bro. You need that leadership, bro. It's a team. It's okay. You don't have to rely only on one guy to speak up. You can speak up too. It's all about making your teammates better. Yes, I agree. The effort was a lot better in the second half. The Knicks finally had a good third quarter. They was fucking locked in. They finally had a good third quarter because they're notoriously known for selling in the third quarter, and that's why they get into a fucking bar fight in the fourth quarter. That third quarter was probably their cleanest quarter yet, and they just gotta hope that they can extend it out to a whole 48-minute game. So that's all really I have to say. That first half was just a lot of turnovers, a lot of fouls, very sloppy, miscommunications on defense. But that third quarter really turned the game around, and they played clean. They played clean after that, and they never really. Like, no matter how many times the Bulls fought back, which they did, and shout out to them, and shout out to Billy Donovan for bringing out that fight in them, the Knicks never wavered. They kept responding, and, that's all we want to see, man. That's all you want to see. It helps you build that rapport, builds up your confidence as the season goes on. You need that. So, shout out to the Knicks for that.
Nah, that's a fact though, bro. Truth be told, this was the best all around game from the team by far. Up and down, 1 through 4. That was the best I've seen, period. The fact that, again, Mikhail almost had a double double. Josh Hart almost had a double double. Cat had a double double. Brunson went for 30. OG went for, I think OG went for 20 plus again. Just probably cracked 20. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, he had 21.
Okay, JC had 15. Um, Sham pulled 2 threes off the bench. McBride pulled 2 threes off the bench. But one thing I will note, he didn't play Tyler Kolek, so he already shut that shit down. He yanked Yabusele out that game so fucking fast, bro. Like, am I tripping? My son played for
Nah,
about,
he only played like 2-3 minutes.
bro.
And also Hukpoi, we haven't seen Hukpoi at all either.
Yeah. So he's not going deep in that bench no more. I'm seeing he's starting to really tighten this shit up. He's starting to understand the guys that he can really trust. You know what he's gonna do. He needs to make sure that the team understands the system. So from what I'm getting at, he's gonna minimize the amount of plays he's gonna use to make sure they fully understand the system before he widens the rotation a little bit, because these guys are confused. So he's like, all right, if I get my main guys going first, then I can expand and so on and so forth. You know how that go.
I'm pretty sure this game was the first game that Mike Brown started to actually run set plays, because there was a lot of times
That's what it
where
looked like to me, for real.
it
For
looked
real.
like it, because now you've seen the Knicks, like, they're not moving around as much as they would. Like, they'll run the action and they'll just stand there waiting to see what happens, and then Mike Brown will call out a counter and they'll do that, and like he was like walking them through it in real time. Like I think
Nah,
he's
you seen
starting.
that especially on the sidelines. Like, he's always
Yeah,
helping his guys do some shit. So
yeah.
that's pretty
Every time a player gets subbed out, he brings him over and he's always talking to him for a long ass time. Like I think now he's starting to really implement his playbook in. So now we're seeing the Knicks learn these set plays on the fly. So it's like I said, it's gonna keep being a process.
me personally, from what I'm seeing, if this is what he want to run, then fuck it, let's work with this. Cause I've been saying it for a minute. I don't know what's going on with Yabu, but it's gonna take him some time, bro. He's just not clicking right now. I'm not gonna go too hard on Deuce just for the fact, he had personal situations that went on. So he's gonna take a little second just to rewind real quick, get back into his little flow. He was already rolling with. As of JC, like I said, I'm proud of him. He finally cooked up. So let's see if he can keep that going on his 7 home stretch. We got 1 down, 6 more to go. But I like the fact that in this system, low key, I think I'm the only one that noticed this. Mike Brown is forcing Cat to play like, yo, bro, you're a big man, bro. You're gonna play big man ball. Like, I don't give a fuck what you think. You're going to play big man ball. So, from what you've seen tonight, if he actually accepts what he got to do, we could get this on a regular. Like, it looked pretty good. From what
I feel like with Cat, his positioning has to be better. If you're getting the ball in the post, don't get it in the short corner. Like, don't seal the guy in the mid post short corner. Try to seal him in the dunker spot, bro. The deeper you catch the ball in the paint, the less dribbles you have to take to get a hook shot off from at the rim. Stuff like that. He needs to be faster. He needs to be a better screener. You gotta be faster with your screens. You gotta be faster moving around. Like,
but you know what they're gonna say, bro? They're gonna be like, okay, his quad, he can't run as fast, but I mean, we all seen it too. At first, it looked like he did do what he had to do in the gym, but he really didn't come all the way prepared for this, this whole season. Like, he wasn't fully in shape. He was slimming down some. Yes, he played in that. I guess you could say that international tournament that was over the summer, because he did play as well in that shit. But
he only played like 3 games. Let's be real.
that's what I'm saying though. But it really wasn't too much.
I would like. Cat was up and down for me, man. I still need to see more from Cat. Like, I need a complete game from him on both ends of the floor, because that second quarter, I swear to God, I wanted to break my fucking my TV. Yo, that stretch, he just looked like he didn't want to be on the court, bro. He was just watching. He was watching the game as it was going by him, bro.
Yo, he was that frustrated, and I'm looking at him like, yo, bro, I don't know what's going on in your mind, but you better
Smith
get that shit right.
Jalen Smith was fucking cooking him, bro.
Left and right, bing, bing, hit him 3. All right, take it inside.
Bro, Mike Brown was.
I'm looking at him like, yo, Cat, you're getting destroyed.
Mike Brown was fucking pissed when he called that timeout, bro. He was yelling at him, bro. Listen. Like we all knew Cat was never the best defender, but his problems on defense are so easy to solve. It's a mental thing with this guy, bro. Like he has to stop playing. Like he did a good job not getting into foul trouble. I will say that. It was the first time he actually did not get into foul trouble. He did not play defense with his hands. But at the same time, it was also because he kind of wasn't playing defense at all. Because Jalen Smith was just getting whatever he wanted. Vucevic didn't really look to score. He was more of a playmaking big tonight because the guys had to help Cat every time they were going at him. And that's how the Bulls got their open threes. Notice those times when Cat, like that third quarter run, the Knicks, that big third quarter run the Knicks went on happened once Mitch subbed in for Cat. So it's like, now I'm like, listen, 15 rebounds is still great. The free throws are still great. The Knicks have been really good against the free throw line all year. But like I need to see it more for 4 quarters, bro. Like you can't start off hot hitting 2 threes and then going to halftime only taking Cat.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure you were still talking about Cat.
I'm still talking about Cat. Because you can't jump right out the gate, hit 2 quick threes, and then you only take 1 shot after that up until halftime. Like that's no, bro. You gotta continue to be aggressive. You feel me? You gotta talk on defense. You gotta be more attentive on defense, bro. That's really the main thing. And if he's able to at least communicate on defense, because I haven't heard him say a single fucking word on defense when he's communicating. But I don't want to talk about Cat too much because at the end of the day, he's like that second half he played much better. But again, I need to see a more complete game from him. But I want to keep talking about that bench, man. Josh Hart fucking needed this game, bro. You
was gonna get into this part, nigga.
Yo,
nigga, big ass Josh Hart.
I'm the with you, Trippy. Like,
but he did do great this game. I ain't gonna hold you. He did his thing.
That was typical Josh Hart. Like tonight's game was what we normally are used to seeing from Josh Hart.
The person that needed it the most was JC, bro. He needed this game. Like this.
But everyone was letting JC slide because they knew that since he knew he's just taking his time. Now they're going to give him more leeway.
Yeah.
Games like tonight, we're used to seeing this from Josh. We're expecting this from Josh every night, especially considering the circumstances surrounding him right now. Like, you remember how last episode I said that so far this season has been like a deja vu of last year? Like it's followed a similar script.
Yeah, and every time you fucking say that shit, bro, it keep happening. So you need to chill out.
Josh, what Josh is going through right now?
Yeah.
In terms of the backlash, and how much people are trashing him and already putting him in trade meetings and shit like that. Mikal was going through the same shit last year. Remember that? And then that first Knicks home game post-vote chip, he fucking has his first 30-point game, and now it's fucking kumbaya shit. It was the similar fucking script tonight. But Josh, like, he still needs the surgery, man. And this is where we get to, like, the really big news. So James Edwards, one of our beat writers, collabed with a former Knicks beat writer, Fred Katz, on an article. And that article reviewed some extra news about Josh Hart's injury.
That shit was nuts, bro.
So it turns out that the finger isn't like... So let's clarify something. Josh Hart initially hurt the finger during the playoffs. I think it was dislocated, and he popped it back in. He just kept playing through it. Something like that. It was like a sprain or dislocated. He initially got surgery on it. Was on track for a full recovery by training camp. Here's where the new news comes out. A few days before training camp, the players got together for a scrimmage. Rather, that was what was specified in the article, a scrimmage. Hart is guarding Mikal Bridges. He goes for a strip. He re-aggravates the finger injury. It turns out he re-aggravates the injury to the point where it ends up being upgraded to a nerve injury, not just a tendon, a whole nerve injury that spreads across his entire shooting hand, to the point where these three fingers, his ring finger, his middle finger, I believe either his index finger or his thumb, there are times where he's actually losing feeling in these fingers, both when he's doing regular tasks and when he's on the basketball court. So, like, and it's all stemming from that one finger that he initially injured. So he's dealing with a really bad nerve issue right now.
Yeah, my boy. Fuck that. Once you get to the nerve, you gotta let that pride shit go. You gotta get that surgery, my boy.
Here's the thing.
Like now.
Here's what's forcing Hart to not get the surgery, because the doctors told him if he gets the surgery, he'll be out for 3 months. Now, I'm telling you right now, if Tibbs was still the coach, he would have gotten the surgery. But because it's a new coach and he has a different role now, he's not going to be playing 35 minutes a game no more. He's going to be playing 15 to 20. He's going to be playing different roles depending on how the game goes. One game, he has to be a scorer. The other game, he has to be focus more on defense. Another game, he has to focus more as a playmaker. Like, his role is going to be changing every game. He even said it himself. Mike Brown told him he's going to be used 1 through 5. There's going to be games where Josh Hart is going to be playing the 5. Like, Mike Brown has specifically told him that. This is Josh Hart's words, by the way. You can look this up and you'll see it.
Playing the 5, that is ridiculous, bro.
He's thinking about using him 1 through 5. So he's not trying to play catch up, because when you're out for 3 months into an NBA season, 3 months is a lot of games, guys. It's a lot of games, and when you come back, to a whole new different scheme and role and philosophies and play style with new teammates also, because the bench has been revamped. It's good. Like, you're gonna be playing catch up the whole time, bro, and it's gonna fuck you up mentally, because let's say he got the surgery for 3 months and the Knicks was doing well. He's gonna come back and it's like, yo, do they actually still need me? Because they're doing well without me, and now I'm forcing these guys to play a different way to accommodate for me.
Nah, see, I wouldn't be able to give him no type of pass like that, bro. Like, I ain't even trying to hear that, bro.
So no, I'm saying,
man, no. The reason why I say I wouldn't give him no pass like that, because Mitch should feel like that all the damn time.
But Mitch's role is easier than Josh Hart's. Mitch doesn't have a learning curve. He just did the rebound and block shots and catch balls.
But at the end of the day, though, it still falls under the rule, same with, rule of thumb. You feel me? At the end of the day, Mitch should feel the same way, but he don't. So it's like Josh should never feel no way like that. So
for me, I'm looking at it from Josh's. I'm looking at it from Josh's point of view, because he's supposed to be the sixth man, essentially the sixth starter of the team, and who brings like a lot of different things that only players in different positions can do. So it's like I can understand him not wanting to get the surgery, especially since the doctors told him he can play through it. The doctors said he can play through it. So if they told him that, if the medical team said you can play through it, he's, as a competitor, he's gonna play through it to be there for his team and his teammates, and so he can be in the same wavelength as them.
Bro, if they gonna say you can play through it, shit, anybody's doing that. Shit, if I can play, I'm gonna play. Like, why not? But yeah, that nigga needs to get that surgery though, bro.
Nerve injuries is nothing to play with, bro. Nothing, especially since you're losing feeling in your. Now, after I heard that news, I started watching Josh more carefully, because now there's certain plays I'm watching. I'm like, yo, did he lose feeling? Did he lose? Is he still feeling the ball, or is he feeling nothing? Like, is he like, what's going on now? It's ridiculous, bro. I don't know, bro. Like, Josh, listen, man. As much as we shit on you and call you like LSB and all this other bullshit, bro, like, we still fucked with you as a hooper, bro. So, and we still need you come playoff time, So I'm still of the belief that the sooner it is, the better. I don't want to go into December and then, you feel like after a certain number of games that it's not that, you need the surgery and you get it, and now you're out until March or April. Like, figure this shit out quick, bro. Don't take too much time in this shit. Like, it's like I said, nerve injuries are nothing to fucking play with, bro.
Nah, that's a whole fact, bro. But we definitely got to give a big shout out, of course, to the Cap. And, of course, Mikal Bridges, man. Mikal Bridges decided to take a back seat tonight. And look how that shit flourished again. He almost had a double-double, bro. My son almost had 10 assists out the gate. Like, that shit looks beautiful. And then, of course, the Cap. instead of doing his normal fourth quarter drive, he said, yo, we starting to tone up the gate. I'm just getting busy. I'm not waiting on none of y'all no more. Like, fuck that. We just gonna get to work. And look how it paid off. You know what I'm saying? It set the tone for everybody, put the battery in everybody's backs. But those two, they starting to click more and more together, like when it comes in the flow of this like new system they gotta play in. For some reason, I feel like they picked it up faster. Well, of course, OG as well, because this motherfucker's on a tear right now. Those three, they picked it up quick enough. Cat slowly but surely getting it. Josh Hart, he fits within any system, so he gonna fit how he fit. JC looks like he's starting to understand what he gotta do and how he gotta do it. And he looks way faster now. Like he looks way like before these first couple of 5 games or whatever. I guess he was trying to get his win. I need him to play like this every game. Like, bro, you gotta move. You gotta be able to do something. You gotta be able to move quicker than how you were moving before. But other than that, I'm kind of happy I didn't get to see no Yabu, bro. Like once you pull Yabu, the shit just started making sense. Like,
I think because Yabu has to figure something out, bro. Because
whatever he got to figure out, that shit got to happen quick because he gonna be going real fast, man. That's somebody else's contract.
He's not being active right now. That's his main thing, bro. He's just taking up space. That's really the main thing right now.
Active, bro. He's not doing anything.
That's what I mean by not being active, bro. Like you see on defense, he's just standing around doing nothing, and then they know his best weapon is his speed ball, so they take that away from him, and he's just there. Like he's not moving, he's not doing nothing, bro. He hasn't really showcased that playmaking that he was showing off last year. Like it's. I think he's gonna take the longest to get accustomed to, but I mean, we'll see.
I'm not going.
Mikal, that's what Mikal like.
It's no way. Only because it's like. You can't say that they taking away his best weapon, which is the 3-ball, and that nigga shoots so fucking slow. Like it's no way that's his best weapon. Like I don't know what
that's why he's known for, bro. He's known for being a guy who could play multiple positions and space the floor in multiple positions. That's his main shtick.
Well,
he's supposed to be a guy that's good in transition too, but he hasn't really had many transition opportunities.
Forget being good on transition, bro. My son never knows where he needs to be, period, on the court. Whether if it's a set, whether if it's half court, whether if it's running transition, whether if it's coming off a pick. He don't know whether to roll, whether to pop, he don't know what to do. Like, and I'm not even trying to like pick at him, bro. It's like it's
totally valid, bro. You're not picking on him. It's totally valid. It's totally valid. You're not picking on him. Everyone feels the same way, bro.
This shit is getting annoying, bro.
You just got hooked over time. He finds his rhythm. He finds his niche, and he just continues to excel in that. It's just time, bro.
But again, though, shout outs to Mike Brown though, because like I said, he yanked that chain real quick. He's like, all right, come on, bro. We gotta go on the bench. Like
I also want to give a shout out to Mike Brown for keeping his starters in until the end of the game.
Nah, he went back to the original shit too. He went back to the original 5 from
right. Nah, he's been doing that. No, he's always every game he's closed with that Tibbs starting 5. Like every game, that's been his closing lineup.
I mean, I peeped game, but this one mattered a little bit more because it was like, yo, bro, y'all niggas is playing games, bro. Y'all just lost 3 straight. Y'all damn sure shouldn't have lost to the Bulls, period. But we understand, again, it's the beginning of the season, so not really trying to crash out. But, bro, when it's winnable games, that's the shit that gets niggas mad the most. You feel me? It's like, bro, pick it up, get it together. There's no reason we losing games that we should be winning, yo. It be the little lapses that be annoying. But overall, the reason we won this game, fair and square, it go to the bench. It go to the cap and it go to the bench. Like between them two, like them two pairings, you know what I'm saying? We got the job done. Had that happened the first game, we wouldn't have lost. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't have been, 125, 135. Probably would have been the other way around. You know what I'm saying? With us winning the game and the outcome. But I don't know. New system, new rules, new players. We'll get it together eventually. But again, that shit, again, like Cap said, was unacceptable my last game. We better not ever do that shit again, bro, because bro.
Listen, I'm going to be honest with you, we're going to see some more of that until like January, early February, bro. We're going to see some more of that. It's bound to happen, bro. It's bound to happen. It's bound to happen.
Bro, I'd rather that shit. See, you see, I said it's bound to happen in January, February. That's cool. Happen
Yeah.
then, not at the beginning. But
No,
it's
I'm
cool
said
when you
no. I
begin.
said no. I said it's bound to happen until January, February.
Nah, fuck that, bro.
I was listen. I'd rather them do all this bullshit now.
I mean, I knew you was going to that because that's why I said yeah, it's cool too. But at the end of the day, like nobody trying to hit that, bro. Again, we're competitive. Nobody wants to see a L, especially in
Of
games.
course, of
You
course,
should
of
be
course,
winning them shits, bro.
of course. But I'm not gonna act like the season's over.
Oh, nah, of course not. I see now people that's doing that. That's just taking it too far. Like, bro, sorry, like it's nowhere near over. But yet again, for the third time, when it's a game you should be winning, motherfucker, win the game.
All right, that's fair. But yeah, no, yeah, the bench definitely deserves game ball. You know, I hope that you know what? I'm gonna look in a few minutes. I hope to God they did not do that bullshit where they get the Tims with the fucking chain and the construction hat. I hope they don't do that bullshit again.
I was
Don't
just
do
about
that.
to say that's
Do
not
not do
us.
that.
It's not our stilo, and that's why we started losing. Once we started
Do
going crazy,
not never do that shit again, Knicks. Do
but they're
not.
gonna do it though. Watch, it's gonna come up. It's gonna come up sooner or later.
Okay, so Josh Hart just made a quote after the game about the injury because of the report. He said, "My nerve has not fully gotten back to what it was before. There's a little bit of tingling, a little bit of numbness in part of my hand. Hopefully, at some point, that nerve will get back. Hopefully, sooner rather than later. Right now, it's a process."
All right, so he's gonna be good in a little minute, man. You know, we just gotta give him some time. At the end of the day, since he's been playing, I will say this: like, forget the shot, like, because again, I'm not looking for this dude to really shoot when he comes on the court. But from what he's been given through the back, back spasms, you got the back injury, you got the hand injury, and before we even found out it was the nerves, he's been playing pretty good. So it's not like I could really say too much. You know what I'm saying? Everybody again, they always factor in like, yo, bro, you can pay 20 million. It's like, yo, I get it, but for certain services, you gotta pay that bread. You feel me? And he gives us the quality that we need within that type of stature that he has. You know what I'm saying?
I just hate how it's like one bad stretch just overlooks the 3 years of sample size that of him literally winning us the biggest games of our lives. Like this guy has fucking put his heart and soul out in the playoffs, and literally he won us a playoff series. This man has won us multiple playoff series.
But it's New York, bro. You know that shit go.
No, but I get it's a what have you done for me lately, but at the same time, it's like acting like he has no value no more. It's come on.
I don't even think it's that. I think it's more so the past is the past. This is the present, and right now we need you to do this now. Like, so fuck what you did back then, because it's not like we won shit. We need you to do shit right now so we can win something. Like, you gotta understand, there's an urgency for all
but
us.
These games are building blocks, bro. Because this same shit happened last year. I hate comparing to last year, but they was doing the same shit to him last year post All-Star break. And then when the game started to matter, he fucking shut everyone up.
You gotta remember,
series,
bro, most Knicks fans
still.
is impatient, bro. They impatient. Like, they keep bringing up the drought, then they keep bringing up different fucking fandoms and eras. It's like, bro, people are just so much in a drought. It's understandable. Like, it comes with the territory of being a New York Knicks fan and what you gotta hear, whether if you're in the media, you're a part of the team, you just the outside looking in as a fan, another person from another fan base looking in, like everybody's dying and crying for a chip. They feel like this is the time. So they don't want to hear nothing right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want to see results. You know what I'm saying? And especially at the end of the day, they feel like they're so fucking close. Anything is on the table right now. So there's no room for error in our heads, but in a logical sense, there's always time because it's still the beginning of the season. We're not even in the first 10 games yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't even crack that yet. We're getting there, but we didn't crack the first 10 games. So we got time. We definitely got time. But for Yabu's sake, because I'm still gonna be on that nigga ass, get that shit together like right now, nigga. Like, that nigga needs to You better get it snappy, nigga. Nigga, JC just left your ass. Don't let him do it again tomorrow, nigga. And especially going against Washington. Yeah, JC's gonna have another tear where he's like,
Yeah,
oh,
that's
oh,
so enjoy. Yeah, tomorrow night is going to be a fun game because the Washington Wizards are a very competitive ball club right now. Yes, I know that's a shocker, and the record still
what's the
sucks. The record's still shit. Don't get me wrong. I think they're like. Let me actually look at the records real quick. I know it's not the best, but let me see what the record is. They're 1-5 right now, but they're a very competitive 1-5. All right, they're still very competitive. They have a young group, a young core of players I like a lot. They've taken some nice steps forward. Bilal Koulibaly is back healthy. Alexander Sarr has been fucking hooping, bro. You know, Kayshawn George has been fucking hooping, bro. Like they got Bob Carrington.
Whitmore been over there.
Nah, Whitmore's been ass. I ain't gonna hold you. Whitmore's been ass. But it's his IQ, bro. He's a one-man show. He's been a one-man show. Like he hasn't really been a team player yet. There was a game, 2 games ago, I think. Yo, he had a stretch in I think it was the second quarter. He pulled some stupid Jordan Poole shit where he would just get the ball and just pull from the hash immediately 3 times and then not even just care on defense. And he got benched for the rest of the game, bro. Like, it's bad with Cam, bro. His attitude is fucking horrible, bro. It sucks because he has the talent. The kid is fucking insanely talented, but his attitude and the way he approaches the game is so shit that it's literally fucking up his potential. He's not letting him reach his potential, bro. So it's sad to see. I know because there was a lot of Cam Whitmore fans last year. You know, a lot of people wanted Cam on their team.
Shit, I'm one of them, bro. I still want him on the team, but it's like you move like that, you got to stay where you at, bro.
Yeah, there was a large contingent of Knicks fans that wanted him on the team last year, but the way he's looking right now, it hasn't been pretty, man. Hasn't been pretty. Bob Carrington has been pretty good. The thing with the Wizards, they need to trade off McCollum and Middleton ASAP because those guys are honestly getting in the way. The vets on the team have not been great. It's been the young guys that's been stealing the show.
They're probably going to wait to the deadline to move.
They will.
Right now, help them. Because you got to think about it like this. Yeah, it's a young team, but you still need some type of veteran presence to help them.
Of course. But
that's what they're there for right now. But until
the Knicks
itself, they're gonna be there for a little minute.
If the Knicks want to win the game tomorrow, which they should, you gotta lock down that paint. The Wizards love getting into that paint. They don't play fast. They're not really a fast-paced team, which is crazy considering the amount of athletic guys they have in their roster. But they were really good at getting to that paint and getting dunks, getting layups, getting to a free throw line. So the Knicks, they run a lot of pick and rolls. A lot of pick and rolls. So the Knicks, you better be ready to talk all game long, man, because they see some hard screens, and you better make some good. You gotta make more good decisions against the pick and roll than not against this team. Otherwise, you're gonna give up a lot of easy baskets, and it's not gonna be pretty. The 3-point shooting is they're not better at it. They're nice in the league right now, 3-point percentage. They're shooting 38%, but they don't take that many.
I'm gonna keep it up with you though, bro. The main thing I'm gonna think that we gotta focus on truly is you gotta remember Mitchell Robinson is damn sure probably not playing tomorrow, so Huck gonna have to turn up.
That is true. It is a back-to-back, so Mitchell Robinson will be out. I'm looking at Huck Poity to help out Cat and Hart on the boards because
how we know Cat gonna play?
Cat should play. I don't see why not.
I don't see why he should.
To be fair, let's say Mitch and Cat both are out, right?
Mm-hmm.
We know Huck Poity is probably gonna start at center. Who you starting in Cat's place? You starting Josh Hart? You starting Deuce? You starting Yabusele? Who you starting? Who's gonna be back up big? Are you playing Trey Jameson?
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I pop back out Muhammad Diarra and throw him back in the lineup. Like, bro,
no, that's not gonna fucking happen, bro. Listen. Macomb and Diarra are gonna spend their time.
I'm being funny with him starting, but at least I'll bring him off the bench out the gate. But starting wise,
Diarra is not gonna play.
We're talking about the Wizards. I would probably have to go Josh Hart being in that starting lineup. No cap.
I will go Josh Hart purely for the rebounding because
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking right now because
they're a top rebounding team, bro. They're eighth in the league in rebounds. They're eighth in the league in rebounds, so you need that extra rebounding over there.
I think that.
So that's the thing. Well, Diawara and Pacome, they're rarely gonna see him in this. They're only like garbage time in it. Like, bro, he could have put
like I said, I know
Diawara,
that.
yeah, like so everyone complaining about not playing the kids or whatever. Bro, fuck that. We're trying to win a championship. Let the guys.
He played one kid, and that's good enough. Like he played the point guard that we may need at some point, just in case. Like you play him. Like you feel me? Everybody else, you get played when it's time for you to get played.
Like all the vets on the team are essential to our potential championship run. So why would he give an unknown prospect who may or may not be good minutes over that? Like no, bro. He's gonna let them. What's up?
Quick question. How much Yabu make again?
Like $5-6 million a year.
All right.
So he took like
no. I just want to know how much he makes. So I'm just going to be thinking about some stuff. That's all I need to know. I just need to know
some
that.
trade stuff.
Nah. Just gonna keep it in the back of my mind as the season progresses.
Just know he does have a player option. So
why did they do that? Why did they give him that?
Nah, I know why. They probably gave him that as like consolation for him not taking the full MOE because he didn't take the full thing. He signed for like I think 8% of it. Like
I know it's a little cut on the side.
Yes. So they could sign Clarkson and the other guy. So they probably like, he's a player option as like consolation. But
get your shit together, Yabu. That ass, bro. Like, come on, man. You fucking up the numbers now.
But yeah, that's really all there is to it, man. That's really all there is to it. Drip, is there anything else you want to say, bro? I mean, shout out to 196 in the chat. Shout out to the viewers, man. Yeah, man, this getting much needed win. They gave the Chicago Bulls their first loss. We'll see how they can build on it, man. There's a lot of good things that they did tonight. Still a lot of things that need to be worked on. But yeah, against the Wizards tomorrow, protect the paint, win the rebounding battle, continue to limit turnovers. That's really all there is to it.
For tomorrow's game, I think we're gonna see a better outing from the bench yet again. But this time, for the first time, I don't know, we might see 3 bench players in double figures. Like I feel like Sham, Deuce, and JC at least all gonna crack 10 tomorrow.
I feel like Shamit should be getting more minutes than he is. Like I don't remember how many minutes did he get tonight actually. I feel like he made an impact, but he didn't play much. I feel like Shamit is one guy who should be playing more, considering that he is one of the few movement shooters that the Knicks have, and Mike Brown's system prioritizes the perimeter. It prioritizes motion on the perimeter. That's why you see like Mikhail has been fucking blown out of his mind because he's always moving with the ball, without the ball, all over the perimeter. You know what I mean? Like that's all it is. Like he's only really attacking the paint in transition. That's the main thing. He's attacking the paint in transition only, but in the half court, he's merely just like collapsing the defense, getting them sprays out, or he's going to his patented mid range. And of course, his 3-point shooting has gotten a lot better, especially above the break, which we like to see because he always did a good job shooting corner threes. The problem was everywhere else. So I'm glad to see he's doing a better job shooting from there. That's really, really fucking big for him. So. Yeah,
it's gonna be a vibe, bro. But at the end of the day, again, we appreciate 206 that pulled up. I swear to God, just don't fucking lose, bro. Just don't lose. I don't care if you win by 1. Don't lose to these teams. That should be like this shit should be practice right now for us, and y'all making this shit harder than what it needs to be. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is why I'm getting pissed. Because Mike Brown's system, from what I'm looking at, is so fucking simple, bro. It's literally just make sure everybody's involved. And whoever has the hot hand, you feed the hot hand. You get back in transition. You play guard. You play defense the way we're gonna play defense. We're gonna play help defense, but not a strong help defense. Meaning we're gonna cut off the passing lanes while we're still playing 1-on-1. Like, come on, bro. It's so fucking simple. This is 2K system shit right here. Like, come on. Don't make this shit harder than what it needs to be, bro. That's it. Like, put your frustrations to the side. Y'all niggas want to win a trip. Y'all niggas want to win a chip. Like, I know, right? Shit sound crazy. Y'all niggas want to win a chip. Niggas got to sacrifice. Play team ball like how y'all been playing. And just get these dubs, bro. That's it. Like, make the shit easier for you. Have fun. Cook these niggas so where if you would have maintained the lead the way you're supposed to, that bench was supposed to come in so y'all niggas could have got some reps. Some rest. Y'all messed that all up. So it's unfortunate, but get ready because y'all still got a ball at 7 o'clock tomorrow, and I don't want to hear no fucking excuses. And that's all I got. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
That's what I was gonna say. One last thing before we go, in case we don't go live tomorrow, to any Knicks fan or person watching the show that's going to Kiss Night on Wednesday, your boy will be at the Garden. So catch me at the Garden. We're gonna meet up, talk some hoops, watch the Knicks together. I'm gonna be in section 104. So just let me know if you're going to the Garden. We'll meet up at halftime. It'd be good vibes, man. Knicks was Minnesota, man. At Kiss Night, that's gonna be a fire ass night. So until then, let's go Knicks, man. Let's go Knicks, baby. 3-3.
Biggity fact, 3-3. Let's go ahead and get above 500 tomorrow, man. We catch y'all either tomorrow or right after that Wolves game, man. Either one. We going either tomorrow or the Wolves game.
Yeah, better not lose to the fucking Wolves. I swear to God, because they're playing great fucking basketball. Yeah, better not fucking lose to the Wolves. I'm kidding. Yeah, I swear to God.
We seen that coming, bro, because I don't want to hear none of this Julius Randle bullshit. You know what? Before we even extend it, just end the show. Just end the show. We see
you did the honors. You did the honors.
Mouth. Fuck that.
Back up on it, nigga. Sounded the homie B.I.G. spoke to me on this one. As the clock tick and the world turns, my eyes be redder than the sunburn. OGs teach and the diz learn. It's not your concern with the click earn. Making moves through the state, hitting up these shows. Early bird gets the worm, late nigga blows. I be in and out just like a robbery. I see niggas back off the one a part of me. I laugh at him, I take a blast at him. No rapid fire, I take a stab at him. Then he froze, lay stiff, same pose. You don't wanna be next, my nigga, you too close. Play John Wayne, you end up John Doe. They be pulling out your body with the tag on the toe. Make no mistakes, my niggas let her wait until a nigga caught slipping, invaded his whole space. Bronx, Harlem, Brooklyn, Q Barrow type shit. I'm a New York nigga to the end of my dick. White tee fitted plus baggy jeans and shit. Just add my Timbos and I'm fully equipped. Nigga, these niggas all lame. I do the damn thing. Ain't worried about fire, my nigga. I got flame. Ease the pain. Smoke blunts to the brain. Homie try to play flash, but ended up Eddie Kane.